My male quails are calling. They're all around here actually. There's one, Honker, Dodson, and a little girl. And Honker is a very busy boy. Huh. And they're all around, hiding or lying in the sun. There's a little girl. A couple more hanging out right there in the mint. And there's one, they like the sand. Oh, there's Ginger Man. There's a little girl in here. I tried to, I'm sorry. I keep some sand in there. It rains so much. This is near the end of June, and we had so much rain. Anyways, I was showing you my garden. I had to completely cut down my sage and sort through it, and I made some pesto with the sage and the chives. And I moved the fence back. Actually, Rick helped me, and he made the fence way too close, and it was like pressing on this plant. And because it was so rainy, and even I watered it a little bit between the rains, it got like something on it that it just couldn't breathe, because it's, look at how branchy it is. It just could not breathe. So I gave it space and moved this back. And yeah, so actually this fence is only to keep the bunny out, and I didn't want the quail to eat all the seedlings. I gave them a little garden here, which they decimated. They ate the seedlings. Anyways, so here I'm growing chard. So that's chard. This is just, that one's different. That's a weed. But these are succulents. So the succulents are growing along here just as a border. And I've got a couple of different kinds of lavender. So I think this one is hide coat. Hasn't turned purple yet, but the Munstead down there turned purple already. Then we have, beside the chard, I've got a couple of different sorts of lettuces, a mix. Another lettuce and another lettuce. And these are I think these are 2 different kinds of kale. Right there. Or is it 3? 1, 2, 3. Because I know I bought lots of different kinds of giant kale. And then this patch here is collards. So I'm doing that for the first time. And it rained again. So thank you, God. You rained on my garden, because if it doesn't rain, I have to water it. The rest is just the garden that was here. I planted a couple of Jacob's ladders. The one in the middle, I don't know what happened. I'm not sure. It looks a lot like I didn't take off or didn't fluff up the roots when I planted it. There's another one. That one's doing okay. This one's doing okay. In the early spring, our rabbit bites everything off and never gives it a chance, but he's leaving it alone now, I guess, because there's a lot more available to him. This will grow up about like that, and then it'll shoot up these flowers that smells just like purple bubble gum. It's so nice. These are opening up, my feverfew. They were here, and it's an old-time garden favorite. They bloom for a long, long time. And in there is a leather fern, and there's another one hiding. But the bunny never ever lets the fern grow up. He just keeps trimming it off for me, doing me a favor, I guess. Conrad, the Concord grape, is growing. It's the first time we're letting him have some grapes. So we have to buy some bird netting. This is one patch of the daylilies that are about to start. and they'll give a spectacular display, especially right here. Here is a different kind of strawberry that has tiny mini strawberries, and they're supposed to be planted, of course, but I'm waiting for this to be finished. And the coop is finished, but the roof is over there because Rick had to add this kind of expanded steel on the front part, and then you can see, if you can see, half of it's been done on one half of the roof, or just the galvanized half-inch. There's a roll of the half-inch in front of the trailer. And my borage is coming, so I let it surround this tomato plants. I'm kind of exploring the option, or the idea, that plants really like to grow with each other, not just by themselves sometimes. So I don't know, I think it is growing really well. This one here is a Roma all by itself. I don't know, is it happier? Not sure. I planted a garden here, and now it's decimated. It was just some leaves, oriental type leaves, not protected with. Oh, look at, there's a moth or a butterfly. It didn't have a fence around this, so you can still see few things trying to come up. But Bunny decided to make a new pooper. Probably, it's rained so much I never got a chance to get his other pooper. And I really have to cut all this rhubarb down, because I left it up as umbrellas for the quail to hide in, because there was so much rain. And I bought this crabapple tree that is sick. It's got the crab apples, but it looks like I have to go at it again, aphids on the ends of the leaves that are coming out, and it had spider webs and stuff. So I put diatomaceous earth around the bottom, but it keeps raining on it. I'm trying to keep the spiders and the ants and the aphids off of it. So I have to pick some more off of it. I feel so bad for this plant. And I don't let anything fall down onto the ground. I take it straight to the compost that goes out off the property. And almost as quick as I can cut this is bolting the cilantro, so I have to make just eat it every day, I guess. And then this weed, I don't know what it is. Oh, there's one of the flowers, so I don't know. And parsley is coming up there in the barrel. The borage was just volunteers, so it's a bit over there. It's really a hodgepodge around here. A little bit of borage there. My beleaguered French sorrel that the bunny just eats almost as fast as it can come up. And I don't know if you could see that, but those little plants in there are, what do you call them? Baby sugar watermelons. You can see one is inside of a little casing, and it's growing better than the other one, so kind of learning all kinds of things. Alright. And the little side garden there is French marigold. And my plant in the corner is red currant, which I planted. Not easy for anything to grow here in the escarpment because it's rocks not too far down. I keep trying to protect this little plant here, which is oregano. Bunny eats it as fast as it can grow. This is my outside garden. That barrel there is potatoes. So on the 28th, it'll be 75 days, and I'm trying to do them vertically. Yukon Gold does not work because they are great big potatoes, and I tried that in vertical gardening 2 years ago, so this is a different kind of potatoes. Oh, I actually should have written it down. But anyways, hopefully it'll be growing up as we added sand. And I probably could add more sand in there. Yeah, there's probably still time. And my Chicago peace rose. We've had so much rain, but they are a great big rounded open flower. Very nice. And these are cucumber. And they're going to grow up, and I'm going to try and train them to go up here. It's still pretty early in the season. Not quite the end of June. So we have 2 more months at least or more. My container garden. In different parts of my garden I have these groups. Here you can see this plant. It's I think they're black oil sunflower seeds that before I got this little fencing up, there's a chipmunk that likes to, the lady was feeding them, and you get big mouthfuls and plant them everywhere. So in different parts of my garden I have these growing. What is it that I planted here? Lord. Oh, I know. I had some transplants of kind of a kale. And this is just a mix. It's actually pretty much, I can cut it down. Maybe get a little bit bigger, but it's bolting already, see? That's pretty. That is not supposed to be there. It's a container that I'm meaning to put it in an unused space between houses. And this one too. And this one's got a crack in it and it loses its water too fast. But it's now hanging on here, and it's supposed to be a temporary place. But underneath it is mustard that's supposed to be there. And underneath this is strawberry. So I'm going to take the containers out, carefully remove that. These I planted too close together, so I should probably just thin that out. It's dill. And this is cut and come again mixed herbs. And I, just put them too close together. My whirligig. And the second time around of trying to plant this little area, it was just heck trying to get out all the stones. Oh look, that one died. That's sad. One of them fell over, so I'll pull that out. They don't like being transplanted, but it looks like the other ones are going to be okay. It was an experiment in doing seedlings and not quite having the place to put things. Last year, in this tomato area, I really only planted 2, I think. And it went great guns, and we had tons and tons and tons of tomatoes. So again, there's something that a chipmunk planted. These are heritage yellow and then various other kinds here. It's the second time I planted too, because Bunny came in and just ate the tops off of everything. So these I'll probably just leave them for decoration, because I get these from Mama Earth Organics. It's pretty, isn't it? What do you call them? Garlic chives. So it's so beautiful the way it curls. They just, I don't know what happened. I think one of them fell and then it just reseeded itself like along here. So that's nice. I'm always in so many stages of having to do stuff. I have to trim the edge of our lawn. The lawn is really quite trampled down, but not the edges. So I started trimming on this side, and I have to continue along. So just my little garden. I had to cut all these chives down because they went to seed and or flower, I should say. Got a lot of trimming and neatening up to do. If it would be sunny for 2 days in a row, I could cut some of this peppermint, but otherwise it's beautiful. It's a nice hidey place for the quail. Very beautiful. We actually go looking for the quail every night, and I try to pick places that are step into a place that doesn't have any, and it just smells really nice. And they're in my crack garden. These never found it into anybody's garden. It's probably not too late. This I want to split it in two, but not until after we get the roof. So much rain. You like being in there? Get a little protected run? Oh, so that's who's making that noise. It's Honker. I should have known. This is going to be really pretty soon, too. The daylilies are going to be orange. Okay. Oh, that concludes our tour. Oh, she's running away. Oh, this is our lilacs that we have so much to do. We have to get something that will be high to cut that down. They flowered, of course, in May. Rosemary.